Welcome back to One Good Achilles with Don B. You know what? When you think about the state of Minnesota, what comes to mind? Well, you got Prince, who arguably is the most famous individual from that state. But what about sports? Well, you have the Minnesota Timberwolves, who really haven't been a decent team since Kevin Garnett left. You have the Twins, but what about athletes that come from Minnesota? Well, other than hockey players, what do you have? Chris Humphreys? Tyrus Jones? Well, summer of 2019, there was a 7-foot slinky kid that came out of Minnesota that appeared on the scene out of nowhere. Okay, NBA player Steph Curry, he has uh, basketball camps every summer. He invites kids from all over the country. They come, they showcase their talents, they learn from one of the greatest NBA players that's ever touched the court. Well, this kid, Chet Holmgren, goes to Steph Curry's camp and he kind of amazes everybody. Uh, this kid's 7 foot. He has a 7'6" wingspan, but the way that he can handle the ball, his court vision, he moves almost like a guard at 7 foot tall. He even gave Steph Curry a couple moves, crossed him up, drove to the hole, dunked it. It was all over the internet. Viral moment. Well, it kind of went past just a moment. This kid has literally been stepping his game up every year since then. And he's now the number one recruit coming out of high school this year. You think the pandemic might have slowed him down? Nah, not this kid. He's playing in AAU teams all over the country, and it's landed him with offers that were everywhere, but he chose to go to Gonzaga, a school that went undefeated until the national championship this year. So Gonzaga's still adding number one recruits to their roster. This is kind of scary. And also, this kid has a chance to be the next best thing that's coming out of Minnesota, especially basketball wise. 7 foot, can shoot, can pass, can handle the ball. I mean, I'm actually pretty excited to see what this kid does in college. But that brings me to another subject. Recently, you see a lot more kids that are highly recruited from high school. They don't seem to want to make this jump to the college level. Okay, I get it. All right. Everybody doesn't come from the same circumstances. You know, some kids have it hard coming up. So they're not really looking to go to college where these universities, big time billionaires, that own these universities can capitalize off of them. They want to capitalize. So you see more and more kids coming out of high school, going overseas. A lot of them playing in Europe, Australia. Australia has like a up and coming um, basketball league. China, they're entering the G League. You know, Jalen Green, he was a top recruit coming out of high school. Probably could have gone to a number of Division One schools. He passed up on all that. He went to the G League. But is that the right move? You know, Jalen Green, he has what I would call star power, especially for an athlete. He has a likable personality, especially what you see from interviews and things of that sort. And his play in high school, it definitely spoke for him. But him going to the G League, I just don't know about that. You know, the G League isn't like playing against high school kids, and it's not like playing against college kids either. G League has grown men that play ball, you know? So Jalen Green isn't actually the star on his G League team. He's more like the second or third option. So what does that do, you know? You being the second or third option on the G League team, what's your chances of getting called up to the pros? I don't know. I feel like if he would have went to college, played a year or two, that big name, getting a lot of press, he had a better chance of just going to the league that way. But, you know, I don't know his situation. I don't know what kind of advisors he has, but, you know, to each his own. I'm just saying, there's more than one way to go about this thing. You got options. You can go overseas, you can go G League, you can go to college. But Chet Holgren, this kid, going to Gonzaga, you know, McDonald's All American this year, Nike Hoop Summit, Minnesota Mr. Basketball, you know, he's decorated coming out of high school. So he has a little bit, I feel like he has a little bit to prove, you know. But only time will tell what he'll look like, how his game will transfer from the high school level to the college level. I hope he does good. You know, I'm rooting for the kid. I've actually been impressed by what I've seen from him. He's not like one of those 7-foot kids that are kind of clumsy, falling all over the court. Not at all. He handles himself very well. So can't wait to see what he does at Gonzaga. But hey, let me know what you guys think about Chet below. Comment, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell. It's your boy Don B, and I'm out.